What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. So, listen, I'm a little late, but y'all gonna go ahead and get it tonight. So, The Masked Singer Season 7 premiered last week, and y'all know these are down and dirty, quick and easy, because half the time I don't know who these people are. But let me tell y'all what happened and how it went down to The Masked Singer, okay? So, this year we have the good versus the bad versus the cuddly. So, each particular creature, monster, whatever, character, they're in a category, and they represent, and then I guess it's going to be who gets to the end, I guess. So the first person we had come out was Thingamabob. Now, Thingamabob is part of the cuddly group. He sang Hotel California. No, I'm sorry. In his clue package, we saw Hotel California. We saw a bulldog. We saw a tackle box. An eagle flying, and they were saying something about living in harmony, that the bulldog would live in harmony with Thingamabob. Now, he also sang Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi, which is actually one of my favorite songs, and he did a really, really good job with it. Seemed like when he was talking, he had an accent. He said he grew up on rock music. Now, I don't have a guess, but he seemed like he might be an athlete. He sort of has like an athletic build. And so I'm thinking if he is an athlete, maybe the bulldog is a rival school, like on a collegiate level, not obviously not professional, because who's the bulldogs? But I'm thinking, and then the eagle, maybe he is an eagle. I don't know, but I don't have no guesses, but I do think he's some sort of an athlete. Then we had Mcterrier, who was Mcterrier good? I don't know. I can't keep up, child. So Mcterrier sang. He had a whole commercial with like selling this towel. There was a lot of food in his clue package, and then we saw a gold record. So we're like, maybe he's some sort of an artist who had a gold record at one point. Now he came out playing the drums. He did Working for the Weekend by Loverboy. He actually did that drum solo at the beginning. So I was like, okay. Now at the end of his performance, his mask fell off. Now he turned his back to the audience. He kept his head down until one of the stage people could come out and put his mask back on. But I saw him the whole time sort of adjusting and working with the mask. So I feel like the mask might not have been put on securely from the beginning. No. Now, some of the guesses were Mike Myers, Ewan McGregor, and Flea. I thought Flea was a really good package. They saw something red hot, and I thought Flea was pretty good. Mike Myers wasn't a bad one either, because he had this he was pretending like he had this Irish accent, so it was cute. Cyclops is one of the bad. He's this huge costume. So, clearly the person isn't as tall as the costume is, but they must be tall enough to be able to fit in the costume, to be able to hold it up and everything. They had like a cowboy hat and a compass. Now, they sang My Sacrifice by Creed, which again is one of my favorite songs. Out of the judges' guesses, Rob from Ridiculousness was actually a pretty good guess, I felt like. Then we had Firefly. Now, Firefly, in her clue package, we had Apollo, Tyler Perry, New York. There was a couple of New York references, and she spoke about having a really busy schedule. She started singing Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan, and she started choking, actually. Now, the one thing was she was singing it a cappella. She didn't have any music, and she did it very, slow and very, methodic. It wasn't that, she broke it down at the end. But she ended up coming back and singing, baby, and it was flawless. And my guess is Tiana Taylor, and I ain't changing. I ain't changing until she get unmasked, because in my opinion, that is Tiana Taylor. The Apollo, I think she actually performed at Showtime at the Apollo, because it started off by something about Every Night Isn't Your Night. So I'm wondering if maybe she got booed off, or she didn't win Apollo, but she performed there. We know she's from New York. We know she was in a Tyler Perry movie, and she absolutely has a very, very busy schedule. If you watch her reality show, you see how much she has going on. That's my guess. Then we have the Ram. Now the Ram, we see a theater with Hamlet and Macbeth, but we see a lot of football clues as well. Um, Quarterback, we see touchdown. Now they sang "I Want You to Want Me" by Cheap Trick. Never heard of the song before. We also saw a a horse. A horse could be a colt. It could be a bronco. I think this is Peyton Manning. That's exactly who I think it is. Peyton Manning has a personality that he would do something like this. And some of the clues, like I said, the football clues, we could do the Denver Broncos or we could do the Colts, which both would be connected to him. Now, I'm not sure about the Hamlet Macbeth theater reference, but I'm wondering if um, Peyton Manning did theater at some point, like whether it was in high school or in college. I'm wondering. He just seems to be such a natural at this acting thing. You know, he's hosted Saturday Night Live and he killed it in all of his commercials and stuff. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering. Now, at the end of this episode, though, the person who ended up losing their mask is the person who lost their mask, which was McDuffie, and he ended up being Duff Goldman, who I have absolutely never heard of. But Duff Goldman is a pastry chef, celebrity pastry chef. Probably has great desserts. Never heard of. All right, there we go.